when I started doing these lives again, right? And again, I was like, yo, I'm just winging it. I mean, what other way would you do a live anyways, right? Like, you come with like premeditated material that you have like a notebook, and I don't know. I figured like it's probably best to do lives, and if you're not that good at it, you just get better with time, right? I remember when I was younger and I was in college, because there was a time when I knew, right? Like, you just know about yourself that my reading skills weren't where they needed to be, and my writing skills, because let me tell you, when I started coming out with material in hip hop, it really helped out my writing game, right? Not just for hip hop, but like just overall. It actually helped me with school, like later on in college and whatnot, because I started in high school, and it helped me get comfortable with being able to write. And so when I got to college, I took this course. It was like a oral communication course. It was like public speaking in a sense, right? So I knew, like, I could rhyme, and I could rhyme out loud, like, to people. But when it came to my speech, I knew I wasn't very good at it, you know? So, and when I took that course, that college course, the oral communication class, it's when it occurred to me. I was like, yeah, I could tell, like, I need work. Like, by that point, my writing, because in high school, I was already writing essays, like 5-page essays, 10-page essays. You know, at that point, a 10-page essay was like, wow, you know, it was like, oh, shoot, that's a lot of pages, you know, to write. But then when I got to college, it was like, you got to write like 10-page essays pretty consistently. And check this out. When I got to, like, I went into post-grad, right? And for your thesis, right? Your final paper, you got to write like, or you know, type like 200. You got to write a lot of pages, you know? So it was a cumulative thing. Like, it would go higher and higher and higher. So my writing skills went up over time, but my communication was lagging. It was behind. So it was like, I knew that about myself. And this brings me back to that, because it's like, the only way you're going to get better at anything is just by doing it, you know? Because people always be like, oh, I can't speak in front of people. Well, are you trying? I'm always riding dirty, dog. You already know. I knew I wasn't really skilled at it, but I pose to people that think, you know, it's difficult. Like, you got to try. It's the only way you'll get better, you know? So that's what I did. And now with live streams, you make it fun. And if you make it fun, then it's like, you'll probably get better at it over time, you know? And at the same time, YouTube to me is like, it's a challenge, because it's like, okay, for example, right? A lot of the times you look at views and analytics, like engagement, comments, likes, all that stuff, right? I try not to get wrapped up in it. And here's the thing. It's a challenge because it's like, you see the numbers in front of you, right? And obviously there are certain things for a content creator. It's like, this is your niche, right? So it's like, okay, do you stay in this box, and then do you like make the best type content within that category that you are supposed to stay in? Or and at the same time, oh, like, you want to get verified and you want to get monetized, right? So you get monetized, it's like, and this is why I always see this, and I'm gonna break this down in a second. We get monetized, it's like, now you're chasing the dollar. So it's like, everything is like, okay, if you get more views, then you get more money because YouTube pays you to check, right? But I've always said from the beginning, I am not gonna get verified and I'm not gonna get monetized. It doesn't matter how many subs there are here. I'm not gonna take that check. I'm not gonna take that money. Why? Because then I'd be chasing views and those analytics for money. I'm not gonna do it. So going back to the challenge part, okay, if money is not the driving force, if YouTube is a challenge, then what is? Well, it's like, it's almost like a video game, right? It's like, you want to get better at it. But nowadays, what's interesting, when I was playing video games like PlayStation, it's not just Grays, like Neo Geo and TurboGrafx 16, Coleco, hi, Atari, Commodore 64. Did I say ColecoVision? I think I did, right? TurboGrafx 16, Neo Geo, yeah. Sega Genesis, etc., 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 right? Back then, it was like, you just wanted to get good at the game. But nowadays, everything is like leaning towards the blockchain, right? So you can actually P2E, right? Play to earn. You could actually play